Alright guys, what's up? It's your boy XO and I'm back with this video. So in this video I will show you guys how I took this live trade and it made me over 700 over I think over 800 plus dollars on just this one trade. So I was looking at this pair at this point. I wasn't sure of which pair to trade. Guys, I'm so sorry because I made this video and my microphone wasn't working, so I am just pre-recording this video again, watching the video. So I marked out this zone on Euro USD on the 5-minute time frame. I saw this fair value gap, this FVG. So I think I was looking at the 1 minute for my entry. I was looking at the 3 minutes or the 5 minutes. I was looking at some structure. So on the 3 minutes I saw that order block. When you see this yellow candlestick, it signifies a selling pressure. That means a supply zone. So I marked that FVG zone and the other block zone together. I marked them all together instead of doing multiple boxes and making my chart look so so choked up. So I marked that FVG zone and I marked the other block zone together. So ultimately I'm looking at that box for my entry. That is if price would gladly go back there and retrace back to that zone. All right, so I think price was showing me this FVG down here. I wasn't too sure of taking a buy trade because I was seeing a buy setup at this point, but I went up to the 15-minute time frame. This was a trade I took yesterday, so let me get that out of the way. So I wasn't sure because this is Dow Jones. I'm looking at this. If you notice, there's this red box there. That was an FVG zone. I wasn't too sure. I went to UJ 15-minute time frame. I was actually looking for a setup at this point. Now I was looking for a setup on where to actually take my trades. Okay, so this is UJ and the 3-minute time frame. I marked this this highest point here where price got to. So I was looking for price to break this Asian section highest point and retest, which price clearly did here. Price gave me that breakout and it came back to retest that FVG zone. So guys, sometimes I like to use FVG for my entry or an order block, but since for this setup what came up first is just FVG zone, so I decided to go with an FVG on just this trade. So let me quickly show you guys my MT5 account. All right, so let me show you guys my lot size, because first you have to put in your lot size before you get the proper position size for your trade. So I was looking at, I was a little bit confused because when you manually calculate your lot size, sometimes you tend to make some mistake. We tend to make some mistakes. So I decided to use this my FX book lot position size calculator, and I was risking 0.2% of my account on this trade. I wasn't too strong with it, so around 6.72 lots. So that was my lot size for this trade. So I went to my MT4 account, sorry, my MT5. All right, so price retraced. So let's quickly take this trade on USDJPY, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we're live on this trade, and let's see if this trade ends up being a winning trade or not. So as you can clearly see, we're in profit around $13.63 or so. I'm setting my stop loss because that is very, very important. Guys, do not take a trade without setting a stop loss. Always know where your stop loss is before you take a trade. Do not get into a trade hoping to get out maybe manually. Guys, set your stop loss and watch price hit it or watch price leave it and hit your take profit. So guys, you can see we are up $105, 110, fluctuating at that point. So my trade went 1-to-1. I quickly moved my stop loss to break even. That's my well, sometimes if my trade moves like maybe 1 to 0.5, it depends. It just depends on how I feel how price is moving. So I clearly just went with a break even at 1-to-1 on this at this point, just to protect myself in case price just gets crazy. So we're up $160, $127 now. So my take profit is at 1 to 2 zone, but I'm looking at that green line. Like if price should touch that green line, I might just end this trade. So I quickly set an alert at the top of that my take profit zone, so that in case for some reason I get distracted, I would be able to get notified by Tradingview to close this trade. So so you guys can see we're up 200 and we're up like $322 or something. So I closed that trade, but as you can see on my balance, that's 102.95. So while closing the trade, I think price retraced a little bit and we end up maybe not taking the whole $300 profit. But it's all good, guys. You can see price touched that green line. I had to end that trade. Well, price did not touch our take profit, but my exit points again was at that green line. Guys, I wasn't too sure if price would hit the take profit because of some market news I saw. I wasn't too sure, but as you can see, price clearly just destroyed the take profit, and it was quite painful, honestly, guys, to see. I would have just let the trade run. I would have made like 415 USD at that point, but unfortunately, guys, I just had to close the trade at 293 USD. Alright, guys, as you can see, price is just going crazy at this point. I'm quite regretting what I did at closing the trade manually, but well, that's the life of a trader, guys. We tend to have a lot of regrets. So guys, I think that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.